In the beginning of the year, the science department was given a iPad cart with 25 iPads in it that the entire department was able to use and share. I felt I needed a way to use the iPads to enable the students to interact not only with the program but with each other. Nearpod itself has changed the way that I teach, and I don't think I'll ever go back to my old ways of teaching again. Nearpod is an everyday occurrence in my classroom. The students are interacting with each other, they work together in groups, they collaborate with each other daily, and they are assessed using Nearpod throughout the lesson. I usually start class with a poll or some kind of thought-provoking question. Then we go into PowerPoint slides, which are so easy. I just upload them from files I've already had. And I like to put the interactive slides in there where the students are drawing, because I can give them instantaneous feedback on whether they are processing the information I'm giving them. The quizzes are probably my favorite feature. It is the best form of assessment I've been introduced to thus far in my teaching career. It gives me instantaneous results. I see whether the students are grasping the material or not, and if they're not, I know I have to go back and reteach them. Nearpod has changed the entire dynamic of my classroom, and you can hear from my students what it has done for us as a class and as a whole.
Some features that help us in Nearpod are the quizzing section and the drawing section. In the drawing section, like, the teacher can say, like, draw a Punnett square for science, and you can draw it, and then you can submit it back to the teacher. And then the quizzing section, the teacher could submit like a 5 or 6 question quiz, and then it's like multiple choice, and the teachers can know if, like, you're doing good in that section or if you're not.
So Nearpod really changed the way the classroom learns and stuff, because in the beginning of the year, biology was kind of difficult for us because Miss Paul would have the PowerPoints on the website, and then we'd have to go home and print them out on 30 different pages. And when she introduced Nearpod to us, it was kind of we didn't have to worry about everything else. We could just worry about learning the information. So I like it because it's also interactive, and it's just really fun to use for the class.
Changed the way we learn by allowing us to be more interactive by doing the drawing and stuff during class. Also, it allowed us to be more free in class. We could sit where we want, with who we want, work together in groups, as well as test scores improved from all the different stuff that we were doing in class. So.
For me, I just feel more comfortable in the classroom setting with Nearpod, and I feel like I don't even need to take notes anymore because I just absorb the information better with Nearpod. It's just such a better way to learn.
My grades too have I've seen from the beginning of the year, they've gone up because of using Nearpod.
Instead of taking notes and constantly looking up at the board and the PowerPoint, it's just right in front of us, so we don't even have to worry about looking up at the board and getting the information there, when we could just be interactive and learn it that way.
When I began to teach honors biology,
The quiz feature on Nearpod is a really great
with all my
way to assess
I made
the
them
students throughout
go
a
on my
lesson.
website,
I usually
print
call
out
them
the
checkpoint
PowerPoints,
quizzes,
come in,
and I
take
do
notes
them
as I
periodically to
Very
ensure that the students
teacher-directed
are grasping
lessons,
the material that
very
I'm
little
teaching them.
interaction unless I asked a question with the students. And I didn't realize how ineffective this was until we started using Nearpod in the classroom. And my students voiced how much more they love class now because they don't have to take notes anymore. They are fully engaged in the lesson because the slides are right in front of them. They have the ability to listen to what I'm saying and to interact with me rather than taking notes the entire period and missing most of what I was saying. Students are now asking for more technology. They want Chromebooks, they want MacBooks, they want their own iPads, they want to bring their own devices to school because they want to be able to use these applications to drive their own learning. I am able to send them homework through Nearpod that they complete on their computers at home and send back to me. And every day they come in, Miss Paul, can we have styluses for our iPads? Miss Paul, can we get Chromebooks so we can type up our lab reports? And this is really driving the technology era that we live in. And Nearpod is really one of the reasons why. And I think that once more teachers in our district start to use it, they will see how really effective the program is.